chamber. There's really nothing else to look around for right now.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the
I suppose it is time. I must note that
The Black Eagles,
Since you are new,
I will take the golden deer.
So
'cause
you have
Claude
chosen
is
the
a
golden
dude.
deer led by Claude, correct?
Claude is awesome.
Your heart has made its choice then.
they are all promising youths.
Yeah, one of the
who bear
characters I
weight
have
of Fodlan's
on,
future upon their shoulders. I hope you
Yeah,
appreciate
one of the characters
what
I have
an honor
on
it is to lead them.
Heroes is King Claude. I know he's supposed to be a duke, but they call him King on it. And it's the Claude that rides on the white dragon with his bow. He's dope. I need to
I
level
am
him up
so
more.
sincerely
I do have
sorry.
him though.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
Yeah, that one.
No, it's...
This is our newest professor at the...
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers Academy! I am so very pleased. I am Sedith's little...
Let us focus. In a few days, we will be using...
I technically have all three of them, but I have like grown-up Claude and then school level Dimitri and Edelgard.
Wait, what? Are you really our new home?
is that true?
Yeah, the
You aren't
Ome is
quite what
King.
I
Yeah,
pictured.
he's dope.
I
I
was
love
sure
him.
you'd be
I
roped into
just got
joining
him
the
recently. I
Knights.
need to level him up.
Don't tell
Personally,
me.
right now,
You chose
my
this
highest
class
ones
just
are,
to get to know me better, right? I'm flattered, really.
I can't remember which Ike it is, but it's regular Ike with his sword. It's the one that gets Radiant Aether, and then it's Axe Ike. Those are two of my highest ones, and then I have a level 40 Camilla. Yeah, Vanguard Ike. And then I have a level
Whoops.
40
Now that you're
Camilla,
our professor, maybe I should choose my words more carefully.
who what was I gonna say? I have a level 40 Camilla. It's just Dragon Rider Camilla. I literally only use her because she's actually like a really good magic user with no assigned type for healing. I'm sure I have a better unit
then,
for it,
since
but I
we're
have
pretty close
5-star.
in age and all, I
So
suppose.
I was like, well,
One
I'm gonna
must
use it,
truly
and then
marvel at
I
the
was using it for yeah,
exceptionality
staff.
of this appointment. I've heard you are...
Are you really as strong as they say?
I doubt that.
As far as skill goes, I saw it with my own eyes.
I heard. There's no way a child...
The captain?
Yeah,
Who
staff
are you
Dragon Rider
talking
Camilla
about?
is
Captain Gerald,
not
of
horrible.
course.
I use
The most
her.
notable
I don't know
captain of the
enough
Knights of
about the
Saros
competitive
and the
version
peerless
of
mercenary.
playing heroes to know how good it is. But she works for what I'm using her for, which is occasional heals and range damage dealing, which I can replace with Claude if I need to. But she does good, so that's why I use her, and also because she was like really high level for me because I was using her so often before I had stuff. Oh, that's cool. That'd be cool. I didn't realize how low the latency had gotten. That's awesome.
It doesn't matter what you think of him. Captain Gerald... Well, after working as a mercenary alongside a father figure such as he, I have...
Just because someone is special doesn't mean their children are special. Assuming that a child is going to be exceptional, don't you agree,
Huh? Oh, yes. I suppose so.
Oh yeah, they absolutely are. Yeah,
Well,
they're
we can
amazing.
find
I
out
love
for
all of the
ourselves in
characters in
battle.
this group.
I can't...
A battle? Shouldn't we have a welcome party or something first? I'll get the meat.
Raphael, yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah, Lorenz is dope.
How savage.
Tea? You can't get to know someone over tea. If there's no meat involved,
He
it's
can be
not a
dope.
party.
I used him for a while. I had him.
Your
I had him
common
on javelin,
sensibilities are
so he was
grating to my
ranged
noble
and
ears.
up close.
Please,
He was
quiet.
doing
Sorry
pretty good
for
for
the
that
bickering,
when I was
Teach.
playing before.
As you can see,
I really love Raphael
you'll
with the
find
gauntlets.
nobles and...
He's
But hey,
awesome.
that just makes your life...
He was one of the highest damage dealers I had when I was playing before. On this one, on Three Houses, because like I said, I got like 2 or 3 missions in, so I was getting closer to the characters and knew how to play them a little bit. Yeah, Claude's a cool character. I really do enjoy the interactions with Claude, just because he's probably one of the more lighthearted out of the 3 of the house heads, so they're cool. I have a greater appreciation for Dimitri though, considering I use him on heroes too sometimes because I had him on my I was doing the because I don't play heroes a lot. I play it every once in a while. And I just recently got back into playing again, which is when I got the Claude and a bunch of other stuff. But I had a Dimitri on there, and
well, allow me to tell you everything. Absolutely.
I gave him an Earth
everything
blessing because I
about
needed to
them.
make an Earth team,
Is your
and I already had
calendar
a
clear?
decently
This will take a
higher
while.
level Dimitri at like level 20. I had leveled him up to level 20, and I was like, well,
Crests are a fascinating
I'll
topic.
use
But before one can
I'll put
dive
Dimitri on the
deeply
squad, and
into
it was
said
like
topic,
Ike,
one must
Dimitri,
first
Camilla.
understand
That was the
what
squad, and they all have
crests
Earth
are.
blessing.
They are power incarnate.
And I'll change it a blessing
They are
eventually
said to
to a
have
better
been
one maybe for
bestowed
them.
upon
But
humans
for right now,
by
they
the
all have Earth
goddess
blessing because I
countless
needed an Earth
ages
team,
ago.
and I just made all my
They
highest level
exist
units
within the
Earth,
flesh
so I could
and are
use them
passed
to beat
down
the
through
Earth
bloodlines.
garden
Those
because
who
I
carry crests
was not doing
may
that
excel
mission,
at magic,
and I
display
needed to,
exceptional
so I could keep
strength, or any
going up.
number of boons.
Because it just
Each
recently started
crest
telling
has
me
its
that you could
own
get a
power,
5-star
the nature
character,
of
which is one of the
beyond
Ikes I already have, and I'm like,
understanding.
well, if I can give
For
my
now.
5-star Ike a +1, I'm going to.
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless as I said, crests are passed down through the... However, just because someone carries a crest
Nice.
does not necessarily mean they're only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up... Perhaps one of your ancestors bore it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
Here, let me do something for myself so I can still see the, There, now I can see the game and the chat.
Yes, of course.
That way I can go
I'll
pull up
get
my
to
heroes
the bottom
real
of
quick
it
and just
straight
tell
away.
you some cool stuff about it.
Now then, please go ahead and
Because
hold
like I said,
out your
I'm not
arm
super
over
far
this
in the game.
device.
I don't play it a whole lot. But I know
What is
some
this?
stuff. I've learned some stuff.
A pattern I've never seen before.
Do I have a free summon
Is
right
it
now? I might have a
possible
free summon
an
right now.
as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are
I'm playing the
still
voting
crests
right
out
now.
there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling!
Ooh, free summon.
Pardon my
Yeah,
unrestrained
exactly. I play
jubilation.
casually, not all the time.
I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more
The only
research
gacha
to
game
do
that I
in
play.
regard to
Hey,
these
that
crests.
was
Yes, so
that was
very
cool.
much more research.
5-star Lucina on a
But
free
for
summon.
now, your work here is done.
I wish I'd had that on stream. That would have been dope.
What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world?
That was wild.
Oh, I see. It may be connected to
That was wild.
but to a greater degree than usual.
Well, I'll do one more. Do one more. Just because I have the orbs for it. 3-star. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I have... Let's see... I wish there was just a way to pull up just the units you own. I haven't figured out... Is it in barracks? Is it in barracks? No, it's not in barracks. Yeah, I wish there was a way to just view the unit you currently own. I other than, like, going into stuff. But yeah, Vanguard Legend Ike, level 40. Brave Mercenary Ike, level 40. Level 33 Protector Dimitri. Level 40 Light of Nor Camilla. Level 39 Princess of Ice Fjorm. Level 1 Peony. Level 20 Air. Level 1 Marth. Level 8 Hellbindi. Level 9 Crom. 2 Lucinas, a Byleth, Xander, Flora, Erica, Anna, Hector, Selkie, Nignon, Reinhardt, what's this one called? Torpid Dragon Tiki, Faye, level 18, Almira's King Claude, and then a Cronia. Okay, cool, I'll add you, Ben. sure who my lead is, because my brain does not think about it a lot. To be honest, it's probably my Vanguard Ike, but it could be my Mercenary Ike. I'm not really sure. I don't know. Let me get back to playing this though, so I'm actually playing the game
Professors of
on
the
stream
Officers
instead
Academy
of sitting
receive
here
a schedule for
on
the
my
month
phone while
ahead.
I'm on stream.
It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month.
But yeah, the only gacha I really play like a lot is Brave Frontier. Like, I've been playing it, I wouldn't say since it came out, but it's on its 7th anniversary, and I think I've been playing for 5 of those years. And I know, and I don't just mean like since 5 years ago, I mean like I've been playing all 7 years, but I took breaks, and the breaks were probably enough to consist of 2 years of not playing. But I've been playing since the beginning. We're going to spend today exploring, because it's my only option. What can I do in the journal? Yeah, we're gonna keep Pittman as War Ensemble for now. Bulletin board.
These are the students. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid
Yeah, man,
improper
I can do
conduct.
that.
I expect you to set a good example for the students.
But yeah, let's see real quick, just because I opened it up. But yeah, on Brave Frontier, which is, like I said, one of my favorite gachas, I'm level 399, which, while not the highest, is still a lot. Raid class 7. Got like a crap ton of the really good units. Probably not the best of the best, but some good ones. I wish they had like start date on here. They have like 839 login days total. Yeah, it's probably been more than I've played for 3 years total out of 7 years of the game existing. So yeah, less than I thought. Still a lot though. I still really love this game.
Okay. I'm not too...
Yes. Let me know when you are hungry. I will make you a quality meal. I have a request.
Yeah, to do, I can do
I
that
heard
for
about
you.
the upcoming... Goodness, listen to me. The thrill of competition has carried me away. I won't speak so formally of a... hear the
What?
news, Teach? Looks like we're gonna have a good old mock battle between the houses. The Golden Deer House isn't exactly what you'd call an elite group just yet. So you may want to whip After all, competition is only fun if you win. You know, I was researching what it's like to live here long before I even enrolled. Students and teachers of the Officers Academy are all free to use the facilities within the monastery. That means you can chow down with students at the dining hall or get in some one-on-one sparring at the training grounds. As you explore the monastery, try visiting the various facilities and talking to the people who live here. If you haven't noticed, there are bulletin boards in various places around here. You can check them out to see posted requests or to find more information about the market. I hear that fulfilling requests can even earn you the right to use more facilities. The bulletin board gets updated frequently, so it's probably a good idea. Far be it from me to tell you how to use the facilities, but it's a good idea to be mindful of how you're using your time. If you don't think about how you're spending your free time.
Awesome.
Here at the
Gotta
Officers
figure out
Academy,
everything I
in other
wanna do.
words, students and teachers alike.
So, about the mock battle that's coming up, you don't mind me
Yeah,
sitting
Hilda
it out,
was actually
do you?
the first unit
As
in
a
this when I
fragile
was playing the
maiden,
first time that
I'm
I
useless in battle.
classed
I'll
up
just cheer everyone on instead.
because I was like, oh, she doesn't want to participate in literally anything. Well, I will make her participate in everything then. And then I made her rank up. Yeah, she is. She's amazing. She hits so hard. Like her and Raphael, my two highest damage dealers for the first time I ever played this game. Dang. It's too bad I don't own literally any of those. So sad.
All right.
Gatekeeper,
Greetings,
my
Professor.
my
Nothing
favorite
to
character.
report. By the by, have you ever regretted a decision and wished you could... It's too bad there's no lesson for how to turn back the old clock, huh? But I suppose a bad decision isn't worth all that fuss anyhow.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about the rest of the characters, even just in the Golden Deer, to be perfectly honest, because I didn't, like I said, I didn't get to play a whole lot. I plan on learning more. I actually, what's the name of the, can I check the roster? There we go. I can remember names now. What's her name? Marianne. I had Marianne working the Wyvern pens a lot. Like, that was almost exclusively what I had her doing for a while. Because I was like, oh, she'd be really cool as a Wyvern rider. Or Dragon rider. And I was like, man, I really want to make her do that. But sadly, like I said, I didn't get far enough to make her one. But I plan on making her and Claude both Dragon riders before I am done with this game.
Yes.
And even if Dragon Rider's not the best for her, I still want it to be
I'm
an
busy.
option.
Do you
I want to
want
make it an
something?
option, is the thing.
I can't right now, but let's fight soon.
Okay. Dining staff. Share meal's not been unlocked yet.
Ugh. Why can't the dining hall stay open all the time? I need to keep eating if I want to get stronger.
There's somebody back here. Flame,
Hello there,
hello.
Professor. Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself. Should the opportunity arise, the monastery is kind enough to provide a safe. Might you help me with a favor?
Second option is too odd.
Hey there.
Wasn't I just here? Like, yeah, I was literally just here. You wouldn't think they would cutscene this. Fish girl. That's funny. She really is,
Well,
though.
there's Dorothea, Hilda, and Mercedes. Lady Rhea's quite the beauty, too. You know, Professor, I think I'm going to like it. Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
Bernadetta.
I, was just...
Yeah, he really is, though.
I'm Captain Gerald's first and best apprentice. I can beat anyone, Professor. Even you, if I have to. It may have been only for a short time, but I learned from the absolute best.
Okay, Leonie. Whatever you say.
I don't like to come out unless I hope you're okay with that, Professor.
I'm not, but it will change, Bernadetta. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, this is my first real stream of my capture card work. It took me 3 hours yesterday to make it work enough to play the audio through my headphones and on stream at the same time. It was awful because it wouldn't work. That's not a good idea, bud. I'm sure that's not the response you wanted, but...
Oh, did you come to look at the plants too? The greenhouse here is really incredible. There are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home, and herbs I never even knew existed. My adoptive father. You should try looking around the green.
Alright, now to take care of Dadu's task. Plant some well, not flowers. Plant some vegetables for Dadu. Dadu's seeds.
My thanks.
I could probably plant some other things down here since I got more seeds. Oh, nope, I can't. I'll just have to cultivate. Infuse with magic. Oh, wait, somebody else is here that wants to talk. There he is.
See. I'm a little busy.
I really can't right now. I got a lot of things to do. Work and stuff like that. Why don't you look at the flowers in the greenhouse instead? They're pretty.
I'm really happy that after streaming for an hour, the latency got down far enough where I can actually talk to chat and not be answering a question from 30 seconds ago. Because on stream I just finished talking to Cyril, and right now I'm fishing. I'm so bad at this. There we go. Good. Not perfect, but good. Oh, okay. I need to report to Flame.
You have helped me so much.
Alright, Levin, you're the only one out of 7 people talking in the chat. So, Levin, who do I take on this share a meal that will like it? My vote is for Hilda, but it's up to you. I'm doing Hilda then, since nobody is running to reply. Oh, there's two people. Alright, well, we'll do Marianne too, because she's also one of my favorite characters.
I know, so tasty. It would be nice if you spoke up once in a while, though.
We have to keep Hilda motivated, or... I don't know.
Nice! I knew I could count on you.
Alright.
Yes.
I'm sure there's more people I could talk to. Like...
Here at the monastery, I am hopeful to have...
I know, is there... No, that is not what I... No, how do I... There we go. Map? There we go. There's a lot of people to talk to still.
Hi, have you memorized everyone's name? I'm Ignatz, in case you forgot. I'm looking forward to learning from you.
Our house is that of the Golden Deer. Do you know the significance of that name, Professor? Golden deer are sacred creatures, said to have all three of the houses have a meaning behind their name.
Yes, it's true that I'm the only commoner in the Black Eagle house. I knew that before the first day.
Fire Emblem really does know how to do character design, though. All the characters have great personality behind them. Well, yeah, all the characters have great personality behind them.
I attended a school of magic in the kingdom. That's where I met Annie. That's what I call Annette. Oh, I guess Lawrence was at the school, but Annie was always just so nice to me, even though I was older.
Here's the story. The Blue Lion House derived its name from the honorary title of the first king of Fargus. Lug, the king of lions, wore brilliantly blue garments. His chivalric exploits are recorded in multiple legends. The library, if you find time, you should...
Nothing like running around. And talking
Do you
to
know the
everybody.
provenance?
The most
eagle.
common
And
RPG
black
mechanic
is the
that I
tradition.
love. I do enjoy it. Yeah, Seth is cool. I've seen, I've had to fight against Seth on Heroes before, and I like the fact that he is a really cool combat unit, because I didn't even know that he would be in this at the time.
I care nothing. If you have no business here, leave.
Whatever, Yuritsa.
Listen to this. Wow, Yuritsa sure seems strong. I kind of thought he was going to be the new professor assigned to our class. After that teacher ran away during our outdoor training, I figured I was surprised when you were suddenly appointed professor instead. I don't think I could hold my own against Yuritsa in battle. I could probably take you, though.
Okay, Casper.
You really
Not
think
a
so?
chance.
With enough training, I'm sure I'll...
I trust you're eager to enjoy the thrill of anticipation while...
If you continue joking.
Okay.
These are the students' quarters. Commoner students, as a rule, speaking of, it would be best.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have enough experience to form an opinion on anybody yet. Why am I so bad at running? Alright, here we go. Up here.
As part of our commitment to the goddess, the knights undertake various missions across all of Fodlan, assisting with the education of young...
Hello, Professor. You haven't seen a man with hair the same color as mine, a scowling face, and a generally gloomy demeanor, have you? Well, yes. It's a bit difficult to explain.
Okay, Annette, I will keep an eye out.
Yes. I hear a member of House Fresfel, the ruling family of the Empire, has entered the office. It is said that the Adrestian Empire's very founding was aided by... That is why the crest of Seros is on the Imperial flag. In recent years, a rift has developed. Let us hope this will be a good opportunity for both parties to reforge their close relationship of years past.
Here's an idea. There are two types. It is said, of course, the exact name.
Keep zooming when I do not intend to. Okay, I'm going to leave the game music playing. I will be back in a few minutes to everyone watching. I have to go take care of something. I will be back as soon as possible. Hello, I am back.
Hi, Professor. Have you gotten around to visiting the library yet? It's absolutely loaded with valuable information. I only wish I wasn't burdened with the necessity of sleep, so I could spend all my hours there. In a manner, yes, but it's more that I want to learn as much.
What the?
Professor!
That's so.
Make sure there's no conversations on the second floor. There are, in fact, a few.
Of course. Do bear in mind that even as you are appraising your students, I hope that you will do your best. Oh, and I look forward to witnessing your prowess in the mock battle.
I'm sure you do, Lady Rhea. Where exactly am I aiming to go right now? That's where I'm aiming to go right now. Ah, yes.
The church has changed a lot. Sedith, Hanneman, Manuela, Euritza, and many of the knights. None of them were around 20 years ago. Have you met Leonie yet? Apparently, it was my influence that inspired her to leave her village. Sorry to burden you, but could you watch over her for me? She's the only apprentice I've ever had.
Father, you taught me, didn't you?
I think. Captain Gerald has hardly changed since 20 years ago. I've aged at least 3 times as much as he has. Why am I talking about this? Oh, right. It was because I just overheard Tomas remarking on the subject. The leader of a legendary group of knights returned. People are bound to be talking about the old captain.
A mock battle? This early? Wow, Professor. They're not giving you any time to settle in, are they? Don't worry.
Can't believe I have 5 people willing to watch me play Fire Emblem slightly badly. Then again, I haven't really gotten to combat, so nobody's really gotten to see me play it badly yet. So I
Apparently,
can't
there
blame
is
you.
to be a mock battle between the houses. Interesting, but I hope my research is. I was wondering if I might get a sample of your flesh. A couple square inches would do.
You can have the blood, you can't have the flesh on them.
Oh, thank you, Professor. Those few drops of blood are.
You can have the blood, Hanuman.
Oh, thank you, Professor.
But you cannot have a couple square inches of flesh. What the hell, man? No, this way, this way. You sprint so quickly in this game. Library, people to talk to.
Professor, I hear you are lacking in knowledge of the Church of Seros. The library contains countless documents about the teaching and the history.
Professor!
Oh no, I have to read all the books. We're gonna flash through them. I don't need to read them right now. I don't need to read them right now. I'll come back and read them later. That's okay.
Say now.
Tomas has served as the monastery's librarian for decades. Actually, he was away from Garreg for a spell, but he returned to his post last year. There is no one as familiar with the monastery.
What?
I've read all the books, which means I can leave.
I think.
Okay, there's a few more people to talk to before I
Here's
end
an idea.
the exploration for
Yes.
today.
All right.
It's a wall.
Listen.
Maybe. Dear goddess. Goddess, I.
Unbelievable. The Imperial Princess, the Crown Prince, and the heir. If you're a teacher here, you better watch your step. Well, suffice to say that it could harm the reputation of the Church of Seros.